Hello, welcome to Endgame Bosses. I'm Ginocide with my three friends.
Aspartame BT.
Mason BRIX.
EricK.
And we're playing R.A.D. That's
Radical.
You can watch this intro.
Robot Academic Desk.
Doorknob. Let's talk about this game for a little while.
Why?
Because Mason doesn't like it.
I kinda hate it.
Here's the thing with this game. This game is really cool in theory. It feels like a giant robot game. It plays like a giant robot game.
You have a giant rocket fist.
It plays too much like a giant robot game. In order to move, you must press R1 and L1 in what's that word?
Alternating order.
Yeah. To walk forward, and to walk backwards you have to use R2
Yeah.
and R1, and you have to use like all the buttons to like turn all the pieces of your body, and it's kind of ridiculous, but it feels really cool and really
When
like,
you can get
feel
the
hulking.
when you can get the camera angles at appropriate level.
Yeah, another thing is that you're not actually piloting the robot from inside of the robot. You're piloting it from like an RC remote outside of it. So you have to actually position your hero in a spot where he won't get hit by things that are happening in the game.
Like rocket fists.
Which
rocket
makes
fists.
this game bad camera angles the game.
Bad camera angles and hard to play the game.
It's a bunch of cool ideas on paper, but then when you try to play it, you're like, huh, they should have tested this a little more.
It makes me hate a game with rocket fists in it, which is very difficult to do.
There you go, look at that. The Mega Knight is controlled using R1 and R2 and L1 and L2. While tricky, this mode will allow precise control once mastered.
Not to say that this game is terrible, it's just that it's got such a steep learning curve that you might not want to give it time anyway.
Yeah, you might not want to give it a shot.
I know I don't.
No, the thing is, we did, and that's how we figured that out.
True.
I still kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. It's just
Maybe one player is better than the multiplayer.
Probably mostly because the screen isn't then split in half. The already difficult camera angle.
Bad camera.
In 1976, a lot of people died. 1980, just kidding.
Vector radiance. What is that?
Sounds delicious.
It does, doesn't it?
Really does.
It just drifts through space.
It is invariably lethal to any organic life form.
Oh,
So it's not tasty at all.
Penetrates any bottle.
It probably tastes good, but it kills you. I mean,
I'd
What
like
if
to
the
make mention of something while the story is going across the screen, and if people are interested in the story, just pause it and read it and ignore me. Character select. You saw it briefly there. The characters are all like 16, but they all looked a lot older, like kind of like Cromartie High School.
Good show.
or any other anime for that matter, where they're 14 years of age but look like they're 25.
And driving cars at 14.
No, they usually don't do that. Like, even in Cromartie, they have to take a cab.
That's true.
How old are they initial D? Like,
I don't know.
like 12?
No, all the initial D characters are of driving age. The main character actually starts driving years before he's supposed to.
Here's what I know about
Which is
initial
why he's
D.
such a badass.
Cars.
Initial D, believe it or not, I have the first 5 or 6 volumes, is really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really suspenseful. They do a good job with it. Like, I hate racing and stuff like that. Well, I don't hate it, it doesn't interest me.
You're not really into being a racist?
Just beyond belief.
No, not really. I'm not really big into racism.
Rome is
It's just never really intrigued me. But that story makes me really think about racism.
Appeared and began attacking indiscriminately.
You know what I just remembered about this game?
Damage is estimated to be catastrophic.
The first few stages are like really
We will
slow-paced
bring you more
tutorial shit.
information as soon as
Really?
we receive any updates.
Yeah, that's
Aren't
all
they?
we need, don't we?
No, you have to go to the tutorial to do that.
Oh, okay.
We've made connection.
Well, there you go. Shows how much I've
We've
played
got a
this
live
game.
feed from
Also,
the
they
master
didn't really
scene.
put much effort into the animation of these scenes here.
Well, it plays kind of like a visual novel, I guess, in those scenes.
A visual novel with only 2 pages to read.
That's how visual novels
I don't
are.
care.
Unless you're looking at a comic book. In which case, it still
This is
doesn't move a
live
lot.
from Rome.
Or at
the
all.
city is
Unless
under
you're
attack
reading
by a
a
towering
moving
humanoid
comic.
weapon, which suddenly appeared out of nowhere. The weapon appears to be attacking indiscriminately. The city is burning.
Like the wall
It's-
triangle
it's
that floated for a
unbelievable.
second.
Wait a
It's
minute.
like something from out of a movie.
I thought the robots were good guys in this
Something
game.
shot out
Well,
of
that's
it.
Cell.
It blew a
That's not
building.
a
apart.
Okay.
Incredible. The eternal city is fast becoming a blazing ruin.
Almost
This
just
isn't
like
real.
Imperfect Cell.
It really
This is
does.
real. This is reality.
Which form is that?
What?
Which form
Probably
is
his
that?
first form.
Imperfect Cell.
I love the ridiculous exploding houses.
They didn't put much effort into the explosions. They're just like, take it apart, leave all the polygons there, just take it apart. Yeah, like that. That's good.
Do I press start or do I let it just keep walking?
If you let it keep walking, it'll eventually just kill you.
I better press start. Oh wait, it
Yeah.
didn't. I pressed start and it didn't do anything.
Maybe your controller's off.
I pressed a bunch of buttons. Maybe my wired controller is turned off.
That's a knee slapper.
No!
Let's load a little bit. I wonder if I'm gonna actually get to pilot the thing yet.
Now loading, now loading, now loading, now loading, now loading.
Alright.
Ah, darn. I'm late.
Look at his face in both pictures.
I've got to hurry.
What's the point of changing his portrait if they've got a big drawing of him right there that's changing?
Because sometimes the drawing isn't always there.
Wait, hold on. Retreat. Show us retreat.
It just
We're
means back
supposed to
up.
meet on the train station platform.
Show it to
Well,
us.
there's the station.
Oh, darn! I'm late.
Senju Station.
Retreat, retreat.
How about I fly instead?
Oh god, just retreat, please.
I want those shoes.
Oh yeah, you can fly in this game, by the way.
Alright, here you go. Retreat.
Oh! Oh,
The truth about flying shoes.
The
If you had
platforms are
flying
past the
shoes,
wickets.
you would be hanging upside down from them. And you would be like, this is a terrible idea.
Not if you had like flying hands,
Yeah, that's,
like gloves.
that's why it took Tony
See-
Stark so long to learn how to stabilize himself.
Oh, there she is.
Did it take him a long time though? It only took him like
You're late.
an hour at most in the first movie.
Yeah.
boy, he's a genius.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Now,
If it was me, I'd be like,
we've been friends
oh
since
shit,
junior high.
I can't do anything with this.
Don't
I'd give
worry
it to
about
Tony
it.
Stark.
Anyway, thanks for joining me to shop. Let's catch the
Obadiah.
next.
See, this is a situation where depicting him as looking older than he really is makes him look like a pedophile.
Please stand back.
Is he supposed to be hitting on that chick?
I guess. If we were watching the story, we'd know.
Can you push her in front of the train?
No.
Oh, please throw him off from the train.
Ah, evacuate. It's an angel. I've
That's
been rewatching Evangelion lately.
a good one.
Attention,
great-
Mr.
great
Sukioka.
one.
Calling Mr. Sukioka.
That must be me.
Can you hear me, Mr. Sukioka?
You're late.
Oh, darn!
What is going on? They're calling for
Darn,
you.
they figured out I'm late.
Mr.
Her name is
Sukioka,
Sad
please
Sweater.
come now. The
Sad
Trillenian
Sweater.
Committee needs your help.
I'm sad about sweaters.
The committee has gone active.
What are you talking about? What is the committee?
The cause of Tsukioka's bankruptcy. They've blown a fortune making scrap metal.
Guess the game is kind of slow to start.
Okay.
I didn't know there was more story to it.
It's also overcast.
Whoa,
Something I don't relate to in real
What
life.
is this?
purple lightning.
What? It can't be. Is it the phantom effect?
It might be. What's the phantom effect?
It's that. It's imperfect
Oh.
cell.
I thought Imperfect Cell,
Had a tail?
when he absorbed 17 but not 18.
That was the second
Yeah.
stage.
And then he got fat.
No,
believe it.
imperfect
What?
is just.
What is that?
I'm not quite sure what they.
I thought the
Oh,
original
God.
one was just Cell, then Imperfect Cell, then Perfect Cell.
I thought Imperfect Cell.
Well, if you think that, then you're right.
I thought Imperfect Cell was
That's
all
what I like to
stages.
hear.
I thought it was all stages of Cell that were not Perfect Cell.
I don't know. Anybody? God, this is when I wish PlanetNamek.com was still around.
Yeah, because that's the only place where you could find DBZ facts, you know?
Where am I supposed to be going?
You know?
Yeah, use your robot. Or maybe jump on that guy.
That fauna looks awful.
Awful fauna.
Isn't flora plant life?
Yeah!
That
Why are they still showing her?
Towards the city.
See sad sweater.
Sad
Have to
sweater.
go.
Sad sweaterman.
Then now,
See,
wait.
he's not there
Where are
anymore.
you going?
Yeah, I flew away.
Oh, now she's
I
there.
have to go home to Grandma.
Alright, here's her
She
name.
wasn't feeling
Sadori
well, so
Sweaterman.
she stayed in bed.
Sad
Wait,
story of a sad
are
sweater.
you going to try running past that robot?
I have to save my grandma.
She's wearing a tie or a bow around her neck.
Both. It's probably a bow.
A
knowing-
bow
knowing
tie.
Japan.
That's clearly not about that.
Oh, he's thinking that. No, his house is on the map.
Press
No,
the start
no,
button to
no,
look at
no.
the map. Alright.
No.
I think I'm going the right way.
Oh, don't get caught in the wires. You'll be fried like a chipmunk.
You guys know about this sound? Nen.
Eric?
No. No, I don't know. What?
Nen.
What about it? Tell me about it.
Yeah, don't tell us. If you know that sound, just comment below.
Everybody knows it.
Let me tell you about this sound. I went there. You know he's dead now?
Who's dead?
That
Troll.
guy?
Well, yeah, the video looked ancient.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead now.
Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la, my ding-ding-dong. My ding-ding-ding-ding.
I kind of wanted you to grind that rail across.
This isn't Jet Set Radio.
Do you have no soaps?
I said that last time you played this too.
Yes, you did.
I was like, I just want you to jump on that rail and grind
Are you
it.
going the wrong way?
No, I'm going the right way.
Are you certain?
No.
You're definitely not.
I'm,
going
Yeah,
I'm
are you
not.
the little white
I'm not.
dot with
I'm
the
not the
blue
yellow
cone?
dot. I'm the blue cone. All right.
I'm the yellow dot. No matter how far I go, I'm always in the middle.
You're
I
going
thought
to
I was
the
going
outskirts.
closer.
He's.
Oh, there
that's
goes
what
Grandma's house.
Alright, if you'd like to see more of this game, just text.
She's so sad.
no more.
She lost all of her sweaters in the
No
fire.
more grandma's cookies.
Wait, can you still play even though Grandma died?
Mission fit. Darn, I was late.
Now it just changes the rest of the game in which your grandma's dead.
Now she doesn't put out. At
Now
the
I'm
end of the
curious
game.
to see if you
Now I
can
get
get
the
there
bad
before
ending.
Grandma dies.
That was Grandma.
I seriously thought that was grandma about to be stomped.
Oh, crafted of Repton carbonite.
Predictions then were indeed correct. Doctor arrived. German?
And that's the end of her. She's gone.
You'll never see her again.
She's out of the story. Sad sweaters is sad gone.
She's right there.
One,
As a
this
dude?
isn't the time
No,
for
it's to
that.
the left.
Oh
We
yeah,
have
look
to
at that.
take cover. So
I was gonna say,
cover?
sad sweater turned into sad
What are you
science.
saying? Isn't there something that
I don't know how I'm feeling about this so far, to
why
be
does the
honest.
Trilonium Committee
He's a
exist?
scruffy scientist.
What purpose
Yeah, I just wanna
does
get to the
Mega
part where I
Knight
fight it.
serve?
Where's the part with the
Are
robots?
you saying the Meganite is...
We speak for everyone in the universe when we say, where are the robots?
It was
Other
all
than,
for what
Don't
is
worry, I'll leave an
happening
annotation
today.
at the beginning of the video that skips you to the robot.
Okay,
I
good.
speak for me when I say
Look, you get this really shitty PlayStation controller. That's totally what it is.
It's a
supposed to
prototype.
feel immersive.
it's made out of magnets.
Magnanites.
Don't go to the red spot. Grandma will die again. His grandma will die. No, Grandma!
make everybody
My
die.
lab! So, somehow the robot knows exactly where the grandmas are.
Yeah, it only went directly to where Grandma was.
So, how irresponsible is it of this guy to give a 14-year-old?
He's 16.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure that's not how his face looked when he got hit.
What a bad game.
Why?
Why?
Because he's a fucking giant robot. He's killing everything.
It's like a 1980s PlayStation controller.
This is Mika Banhara, live from downtown Senjo. And an imaginable
don't go there, you'll
devastation
lose
is
the
unfolding here at the hands
Where's
of
the
an
red spot?
enormous
Over here.
humanoid weapon.
See?
Did
It
they
is
ever
firing
explain
what appear
why
to
you're
be
flying?
beams of massive
No.
destructive power.
I just
He doesn't
can't.
even have like
The weapon
jet
appeared
boots
with
or anything
no
like that. He's
warning.
just
The public
flying.
and the authorities appear to be in total panic. It is a
Total
scene
panic?
of unbelievable
You're supposed to be on
destruction
top of
and
that building.
carnage. What you are seeing is not a movie.
Baldwin Belden.
Already,
Principal
numerous
Belden.
casualties have been reported.
And then just use your thing.
There we go. I just had to wait for the
That's,
cutscene.
Oh, there's that.
Hi, I'm Replacement Doctor.
He's the tutorial
Just
guy.
in time.
He also has a really bad Russian voice or
Fine.
something.
Let's hope he doesn't tutor it. Tutor.
Huh? Isn't it incomplete?
Alchemic Drive hasn't been tested. System ignition could be
I'd
dangerous.
say it's more German.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
really
Going
bad.
to
though.
launch anyway?
It is.
It's just poor accent.
If anything goes wrong, it will be a catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
But while I would like to
Oh,
avoid
when we make our fighting game, my
unnecessary
move,
risk,
my super move has to
Senjo
be
is doomed
catastrophe.
if we do
Catastrophe!
If I had a fighting game,
Alchemic
my
Drive
power
may
move
go out
would
of
be
control
10
and
punch.
kill us.
Cat ass
Or
trophy.
we
10
die at the
punch!
hands of the
Might be
Bulgara.
15 sucks.
We have no choice.
Inside jokes here at Endgame,
Pray,
boss.
Wow.
You've
Wow,
got to be
fighting.
joking.
We should do that.
Let's make a
What
fighting
are you
game.
people
A story and
saying?
everything.
What?
It would probably be a laugh fest at the end.
Alchemic Drive ignition. Farewell. Prepare for launch.
But that means I have to learn things instead of just play games.
I like learning.
But in this case, it's good because now there's robots.
Please hurry with the robot.
What if we all went back to school and learned how to make a good fighting game and we wouldn't have to work for the rest of our
What the
lives?
fuck just happened?
I don't know.
I think we solved the word.
Well,
There we go.
it would be a labor of love.
There we go. Here's the robot.
Lover of Lave.
We only waited 17 minutes for it.
Welcome to this part. If you're just tuning in, fuck you for skipping the other shit, but you are very well justified.
Will it be worth it? You'll have to find out.
You're well adjusted.
It's still raining outside, so you have
In
really
case you skipped, this is Sad Sweaterman.
sad Sweaterman.
Sad sweater.
Sadori Sweaterman is her name.
Vavel.
Her name's Valve.
And this is
Vavel. Vavel.
Keith. That's Keith, the pilot of the Black Lion from Voltron.
I know how to work it. I did the tutorial.
For those of you just tuning in, he knows how to work it.
He did the tutorial. Alright, let's get out of the fucking way first.
Oh look, you have 4 flashlights and 150 screws.
That you can spend at the
No, wait.
at Dr. Wily's
Those
shop.
are definitely 4 dildos.
One's ribbed and the other's like for non-pleasure.
Unpleasant.
The other one's simply a diarrhea
The
valve.
situation has taken
plug.
a turn for the worse. Senjo, already devastated by an enormous humanoid weapon, has seen the appearance of another humanoid weapon. With Senjo
Alright, there you go. Walk to the
by
left.
these two
As
mechanical
though it
behemoths,
matters.
The city's
They think
fate
you're the bad
appears
guy.
to grow dimmer than a candle in the wind.
Do you know, are you the bad guy?
I'm not the bad guy.
You a good guy.
No,
You
you
should
have
get
to
on top of
prove-
that flaming building.
Get off the top, buddy.
Oh, you shot him in the dick!
You shot him in the dick with a croissant.
Big shot, croissant.
It looked like a banana. Looked kind of like a banana.
When it's spinning, it looks like a croissant.
What croissant have you ever seen spin? Bananas.
The ones
spin.
that you throw.
What if bananas spun on
You've
trees?
never thrown a croissant, bro? Like they reacted, and they just span.
Oh, fuck it. Teleported?
Teleported to avoid attack? That must be Volgara's defense mechanism. The Phantom System.
How could he not know?
Well, now we know what the Phantom System is.
Move in for hand
But that kid that you're playing as knew what the
The
Phantom system.
should not
He knew
react
He's
to
the
force
chairman or
effect.
something.
Oh yeah, the Phantom Effect.
Analog sticks
How do you even
are-
remember that?
He's got a.
This
got
game
a
is so forgettable.
Head like a steel trap.
Turning your robot for dummies.
Haters gonna hate.
There's been a stalling.
Get the fuck out of here.
Has challenged
And this is what makes this game kind of cool. It really does feel like Giant Robo battle.
It's incredible.
This seems
We
less
can feel
terrible.
tremors from their
Use your
body
rocket fist at
crunches.
close range.
Could this be the
Can you do
end
that?
of the Armageddon?
Oh my god!
Oh man.
Enemy energy output down. We confirm the attack is effective.
Yeah, he's on the fucking ground. Of course it's
Yeah, we
effective.
kind of figured that
It's
out.
vacuum.
Why don't you pin him down?
It's vacuum!
Keep going.
Do robo wrestling.
Oh night, it's vacuum!
They should come out with a robo wrestling game where you can do like WWE moves as robots.
Then it would just be a much bigger version of WWE.
Yeah,
I'll teach you
that's exactly
a
what I want.
powerful punch.
So
I'll teach
basically,
you- oh wait,
a-
you're on the ground.
a WWE robot theme.
Honestly, they don't have to be robots, just giant versions of WWE
I
guys.
think I have the ability to do this now.
What about robot versions of the WWE guys? And they're giant.
Rocket Fist!
Oh,
Oh,
did you
fuck,
fucking
he
What the
teleports.
fuck was that? He's like Violent Ken. He teleports all over the fucking screen.
He's like every character from the latest Mortal Kombat game.
Oh.
I know how to do it, you just told me. I wanna...
How do we make this game bounce? Oh, give them all a teleport.
Yeah, I imagine that was one of the final meetings at
Now shoot him wasn't
Ed Boon lunchroom.
yeah. And that's what it says above the door too, Ed Boon lunchroom. They're like, guys, new Mortal Kombat game, a couple of characters teleport, feels a little unbalanced. Ed Boon goes, just make them all teleport. Problem fixed.
Good. The energy's charged.
That boom.
Use the grand charge attack.
I have
assault
respect
knuckle.
for Ed Boon from 1993 to 1990. So back in time.
You gotta include Deadly Alliance.
Deadly Alliance? Hell no.
Deadly Alliance.
Hell no.
That was the one where you could like stick weapons in them and then they were stuck in them for the rest of the round and bleeding.
Deception.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, what is this
Armageddon
shit?
was okay.
That's from your generation.
My generation.
Talking about your generation.
You're not that much older.
Aren't you guys like a year apart?
I'm like 2 years.
Whoa, 10 punch.
Where?
I don't know.
Damn.
I've yet to see a 10 punch in this game.
Let's back up.
I can definitely see like if you're behind the controller how it could feel like you're maneuvering a big heavy sack of bolts.
A big heavy sack of Julia.
I was gonna say big heavy sack of shit.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
got him.
He didn't teleport that time.
Nope, he ate it instead.
Mission clear.
That was really funny when he teleported, by the way. He's like, fuck you, I'm up here now.
I'm out.
I like
I'm
the
out,
method
fuck
of
this.
teleportation. It has to dump him in the sky for some reason.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
His
Like,
coordinates were off.
they're like,
Oh, he can only be so smart, you know? He's like,
maybe it's
an enormous
because
humanoid weapon
if they
landed on
teleport
our
him direct
soil.
from the ground, there's a possibility that
enormous
he'd be
robot
in
was
the
the second
ground.
to be seen
No,
after
dude, it's the Minovsky
Calamity.
particles.
Alright, anyway, this was
Attacked the city of
R.A.D.
Senjo
Robot
indiscriminately.
Alchemical Drive. If you want to see more of this
Numerous
game, I'll play more of
casualties
it.
have been
It's kind of neat. I mean,
Second robot
be a
was
little more
challenged
serious
by a
about it
third
next time.
humanoid
if you'd
robot.
Like, at any rate,
In a pitched
This
battle,
has been-
whether you'd like
the third
to
robot
be more
defeated
serious
the
about
second
it or
robot.
not. As
right,
well.
exactly.
The intervention
At
of
any
the
rate,
third
we'll see you on the
robot
next
saved
episode of
Senjo
Endgame
from total
Bosses.
annihilation.
See you later.
I just realized it's
victorious
BNN.
On the seventh day of robots, my true love gave to me Rocket fists of flying.
Cool sword and lasers.
Yes,
Cell shaded bots.
Metal Storm
versus battles.
And ripping robots off their legs.